Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion.
Hey everyone, Dan and Tracy, we're back, and we are on day number 2 and shirt number 2 as well. As you can see, it's a different color. We're going with the white shirt today, and so yeah, we're going to get started here. We're pleased with the way the other ones turned out. We made our second one. We didn't show it since it's the same shirt as the first.
Yeah.
So yeah. But both of those are made, and so now we're moving on to our second pattern that we're going to be ironing onto these shirts here. And so I'll let Tracy talk here and kind of.
Well, I got the package. I brought the package up this time with us. This is the package that we bought. We bought these at Michael's. I do not remember how much they were. There's 5 sheets in here, and it is for dark. I have read online that you can use them on white. It's easier to use the colored fabric transfer sheets on white than it is to use the light colored transfer sheets on dark. So we decided we were going to try it with the dark, or the white. I'm thinking I paid, I don't know. It's probably $7 to $10 for this pack, but I used a 40% off coupon on it. Yeah. I might even use the half off, I don't know. But I thought I'd show the packaging. Yeah,
so there you go. So this is what you're going to be looking for if you decide you want to, try something.
And
like
they turn out, they come out, I have 1 sheet left, so they come out these like white sheets like this. And there's the back.
That's the surface that you're going to print on.
Yeah, this is what you'll print on, so you don't have to mirror it, because then you peel off this backing. But that's what it looks like before you do it.
And then that blue line on the back just kind of helps you line it up, maybe,
Yeah, or something. But you don't have to buy these, but I mean, they have ones for light colored. So hopefully these will turn out all right.
Yep.
Move this. So this is what we're ironing on today.
Yes.
Now on the white, though, I will say this is going to have all this on here. So I mean, if you don't want it to look like there's a piece of paper ironed onto your shirt, you might want to buy the light colored. But I figured since I had these, we were just going to use these, and it's all right with us. So we're going to try to decide, I guess, how far down do we want it?
Well, I don't know. There's the color. Yeah, I'd say that's probably pretty good.
Okay, well, tell me again when I peel it. So I'm going to peel this off just like we did yesterday's. It's pretty much all the same process. We're just using a different, and I had trouble yesterday too. If you watched yesterday's video with the monorail iron on, I'm having just as much trouble. I was having just as much trouble to get the corner peeled back, and I have nails.
You're doing better than I could.
And I felt like I was going to stretch it and rip it, but I didn't. So I think that it's okay. I do better going this way though. I did the second one and I did the same thing. I kind of went easy, but you kind of do have to tug it a little bit. So, alright, tell me again. Now on these, you probably could cut more around it if you really wanted to. I don't want to do all that.
I think over just a little bit this way.
To the left?
Yeah.
You gotta say left or right, dear.
Yeah, that's good.
Right there.
I did. I did it.
I can't.
If you were watching this video right now,
if I was looking up at the camera, I would know. All right, so I put
your parchment paper over it too.
The parchment paper came with it too, so.
And you can reuse that. You can.
Yeah, I'm reusing it, but I think it's similar to the tracing paper. I have a lot of the tracing paper because I use it for iron-on when I make my own iron-ons, and with an iron-on pin. I'd say I'm not kind of doing the 20-second thing, but that's what it feels like. It's thinner than copy paper. Or I guess you could use wax paper if you wanted to. That's what it kind of reminds me of, is the wax paper.
It's just to add a little layer of protection between the actual iron-on.
Yeah, because I'm not sure, even though you want the heat on it, I'm not sure if a direct iron on it would not melt it to the iron.
Yeah, probably.
So. But these are actually my first shirts making like this, and so
it's kind of like the one yesterday. It's a pretty simple process. You just move the iron around.
Yeah.
And like she said, it does recommend that you pick the iron up and put instead of sliding it across the shirt.
It says 20 seconds. I know I haven't been leaving them directly, but I go over so many times. I'm figuring that it'll be all right.
Yeah.
Because like I said yesterday, I'm really OCD
I'm sure
about.
That's kind of.
I'm OCD about making sure that
exactly
it.
How you want to do it, and maybe if your iron gets a little, maybe a newer iron that gets hotter,
Yeah.
something maybe. Doesn't really require 20 seconds.
Our iron's not real new. I use it for projects anymore.
So we're pleased so far with how the monorail one turned out. So yeah, we might go this way next, on our next trip.
Yeah, I
try
might
to find some more images.
Yeah, and I might. There's a lot on Etsy. I don't know about eBay. I haven't tried eBay.
That's etsy.com.
Yeah, Etsy has, and a lot of people might know what Etsy is.
That's the one we were kind of talking about yesterday.
Yeah, this is the one I bought.
They will. If I don't know how much it costs, so you'll have to look into this. But if you want to have them customized, like if you're going on a family reunion vacation, maybe Gonzalez family, reunion 2013, or whatever. They can put that together for you in like the little Walt signature font or.
Yeah, I haven't looked into like actual personalization ones, but they do have a lot of people in there, and this one was $5. I've seen them for $3. All they basically do is when they just basically send them to you email.
Yeah.
They usually already have them flipped, but if you put them in your photo program or print program, you can flip them back.
If you need to, yeah.
We can do that kind of stuff. We're not real good with design. Like they have Mickey heads with pirate things on. I'm not real good about... we have all the fonts, so we could do them ourselves, but we're not very patient when it comes to doing this or coloring this in if we have to, or doing this. And
I'm not the most artistic person in the
So
world, so
it's easier for us to buy them. If you can do them yourself, and you got a really... We don't have a real good photo program either, or print shop program, I guess you'd say. So yeah, that turned out pretty good.
Yeah, it did.
Something right here, but like I said, this looks like it's just basically a paper iron on there. If you don't like that, I think that the light colored iron-ons, you do have to reverse, and then you turn them over, and it irons just that part onto it, and you don't have all this. Since I already had these, this is fine for me. I'm all right wearing it like this.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, yeah.
It just depends on how picky you are on that kind of thing.
If you don't want all this,
seamless, then
you, I'm okay with it. I'm going to do the corners again. It seems like I have to really go back and do corners a lot. I did the edging, but the corners individually.
Well, the corners are the most,
right.
Probably the most vulnerable, easiest part to.
But I'm still really pleased with this. And if you are a scrapbooker crafter and you have a Cricut machine, they do have iron on vinyl now. And I think it might be similar to this, except for you can get it in different colors. And I'm debating on maybe next year some of our Mickey heads trying that. But I kind of want a personalized one with a castle.
You can see the border of the paper.
It's not really.
But that's part of the reason why we picked white shirt.
Yeah.
And so it kind of blends in.
This particular one, it even says on the thing that it's made to go on a white shirt.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly because these guys right here.
Yeah.
That are in the black letters. It needs And if you do it on something like this, it won't really matter. I guess you can do it on the white on there. But anyway, that's mainly.
So there you go. So now it's stuck to the shirt, and so it's done.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And
I'll do like I did yesterday. I'll put my Yeah.
And if you do something like that, and you notice that there's a part that's not quite stuck, then you just like she did, put the iron back.
Yeah, and it does tell you that like the other one kind of looked like it got a little wrinkle like around here, the red one, and I just put the parchment paper back over and put the iron back on, and it smoothed it out. So it was like maybe a part I didn't get totally heated, and so excuse me. So yeah.
So yeah, there it is, and so that's the finished product. And so yeah, like I said yesterday on the last one, see what you can do with it. Go out there and find some that you like, Yeah.
And if you don't mind purchasing them, if you go on Etsy, I think we typed in Disney Iron-On.
Yeah.
and they came up with a whole bunch. There was a more Haunted Mansion ones too. But that's the way of doing it yourself. Like I said, I think you can even get a package. I think we got the smaller package. I'm wanting to say it was $6.99, $7.99, and I think a bigger package is either $10 or $12. That has like 10 sheets, I think, in it. So that ain't too bad. And then like if you don't, I didn't have anything to use my coupon on, and so.
And these are just basic Fruit of the Loom shirts. We bought these at Walmart.
Yeah.
You know, they're $4 or $5
Yeah.
a piece. And so you know,
you can get whatever you want.
Not a lot of, you know, and they come in a variety of colors, of course. You know,
the other one turned out so well. I might.
And
make
so
a
you know, so this is
Christmas
something
gift
that you can do that's fairly inexpensive, you know, but is kind of something that you can kind of take and make your own.
Right.
You know, for not a lot of cost, and kind of give you a little bit more. You know, these are the kind of little things that you can do leading up to your trip to kind of maybe help you know, kind of get you in the mood, and you know, kind of help pass the time, because you know those last few days, you know, those last 20-30 days and so can kind of.
Well, we like having Disney shirts to wear, and we can't always find plus size ones here to wear, and you know, it gets costly. You pay anywhere from $10 to $20 for a t-shirt. Even when you do find them, and it's cheaper, you know, for $5. Well, you know, maybe $1 an iron-on.
And plus the cast members down there, they like this kind of thing.
Yeah, and sometimes I like having shirts that are different. These iron-ons. I mean, I'm sure people bought them, and I'm sure they've seen them. But sometimes I like coming up with ideas you don't see all the time. Last year, we'll have to when we make our packing videos, we'll show off the ones we did last year. Last year I had the idea. I went to Joann's. We found material we wanted. We bought a quarter yard, I think, or half a yard, I believe.
Yeah.
And I used my Cricut, and I cut, I don't remember, 7 or 8 inch Mickey head out of it. We cut that out of the material. We put it on transfer paper. We ironed it on, outlined it with fabric paint.
Yeah.
And you don't see them. I mean, you just don't see them. And you don't see a Mickey head down there with Star Wars material in it and stuff. So we did have fun with those, and it was fun picking out the material. And really, the material wasn't as expensive as you think, because we would hit Hobby Lobby's half off and buy a half a yard. And so a lot of Hobby Lobby's material was like $3 or $4 a yard, and we paid like $2 for a half a yard. Joann's, you can use coupons on material. The animal print material I found at Michael's and a thing already, and it was on clearance. I think I paid $2 for a yard of it. So, I mean...
So, yeah, you can do these and you don't have to worry about spending a lot of money.
I had gotten scrap. Like, Hobby Lobby has a, I can't think of the word, a bin where people had gotten it cut and didn't buy it, and they'll reduce that even down. I think there was even some material I paid like $1 for a half a yard or something. So
it just depends on what you like and what you can find, and you know, getting a little bit of luck, you know, to get a good, you know, the best price on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a lot of different things that you can do to kind of give you
want a unique
little,
shirt,
a little kind of custom, you know, something that's, you know, more individual to you, that doesn't cost a lot of money to do.
And here, you know, it's hard to find Haunted Mansion shirts. I mean, unless you get on Disney Store, and they don't have even a lot of those. They had that special one a while back, and there's not a lot of them you can buy anyway. So if you want a certain ride shirt before you go to represent, you know, Tower of Terror, you know, Haunted Mansion, that you want to wear down there without having to buy it down there, you know, this is a good way of doing that too.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so that's it, and these are the only shirts we're going to make for this trip, we think. And so
we're going to use the other ones because they're still in good shape. Yeah, but we'll show you those.
Yeah, we'll go through those in another video, and so we'll wrap this one up. That's pretty much it. And you know, we appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Now don't close your eyes and don't try to hide, or a silly spook may sit by your side, shrouded in the dark.